Welcome, and thank you for joining us for our live radio play series celebrating the centennial of the Harlem Renaissance. African American populations migrated in large numbers from the South to the North in the early 20th century in what became known as the Great Migration. Escaping Jim Crow laws and oppressive conditions, many Black Southerners landed in Harlem seeking opportunity and community. Harlem, New York City, was described as a Black cultural mecca, with writers such as Langston Hughes, Zora Neale Hurston, Nella Larson, Countee Cullen, W.E.B. Du Bois, and visual artists such as Augusta Savage and Aaron Douglas, all created a community with political figures and many other prominent Harlemites that created a vibrant cultural community. We launched the live radio play series in the fall of 2019 with part one. Sadly, we were unable to complete part one due to the COVID-19 pandemic. We are pleased that we recalibrated and we have three of our commissioned playwrights that have come back to create part two for an audio-only experience. So please open your ears and your hearts and welcome Nsangou Njikam, our first playwright in this commission series for the Renaissance EP, Volume 2.
Harlem Stage, Monique Martin and Nsangou Njikam, oh that's the homie, presents Renaissance EP, a theatrical mixtape. Ha ha, yeah, yes, y'all, yes, y'all. These radio plays are the best, y'all. So come along on this lyrical trip, cause we are here to make you move your hips. Now throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. If you're ready to not be 6 feet apart, somebody say, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm single. I'm ready to go mix and mingle. Yeah, I'm single. A Chris Kringle. I rock the bells, jingle, jingle.
Russ, what are you talking about?
Oh, my bad. Look, it's been a long year. I'm just getting into the holiday spirit early. You feel me?
Let's get to the story, boo.
Ooh, I love when she calls me boo, y'all. All right, let me chill. Like I was saying, we present part two of this story titled Return Interrupted. Dun, dun, dun. In our last episode, our young revolutionary couple, Marcus and Ayanna, solidified their love after a starting encounter with the spirit of Sandman. They were just about to begin their quest to bring forth a new Harlem Renaissance when suddenly the city was attacked by COVID.
No!
A force unleashed on the world. Millions suffering, stores closed. The incense man on 125th must now go inside. And then, just as things couldn't get any more worse, another round of racism. Our arch nemesis returns to try to kick us when we're indoors. Fake news, there were no kickers, only punches. His dastardly deeds intensified as millions flocked to the streets to protest, only to be met by violence and terror. Things were bad. People were poor, and the once vibrant streets of Harlem were now more quiet than ever before. But fear not, dear friends, for our young couple fights on, secretly looking for a way to bring Harlem back from the brink of destruction. We find our heroes speaking to each other over the not-so-secret software known as FaceTime.
I miss you, baby.
I miss you more than Toussaint misses his machete. How'd it go?
All is clear. You?
Results came back negative.
Oh, I can't wait to see you.
It's been 5 days, but that feels too long. Finally,
When the night is upon us,
we can be alone,
you and I,
face to face.
heart to heart.
We can do what we've been wanting to do. Take
Take
back
back
Harlem.
Harlem. Almost like our first date. Oh, it seems like an eternity ago.
Just a year, but Harlem still needs us. We gotta bring it back. And by the nice neck of Nia Long, we gonna do it.
Everybody's worried. Between the pandemic, the election, and racism, people losing their minds.
And just like Houdini, the freaks are coming out at night. It's crazy out there after dark. Feels like the 1980s.
And them damn fireworks this summer.
A plot by the man to keep us shell-shocked. Same thing with the Rona, a genetically modified virus probably made by Whole Foods. Just genetic gentrification. Luckily for us, we have CMOS.
And how do you take that stuff, Marcus?
Whatever I gotta do to be here for you.
You so sweet and black.
So you said you had a plan.
Yep, I'll tell you all about it tonight. Meet me in Marcus Garvey Park exactly at midnight.
How will I know where to find you?
Don't worry, baby. You won't miss me.
By the fried wings of Dougie Fresh, you sexy.
Fast forward to midnight. Marcus enters Marcus Garvey Park. Yeah, that's kind of funny. It's pitch black. The sound of autumn breeze. Crackling leaves. And an occasional hustler selling packs of socks 2 for $20. Marcus looks around the park, seeing no one. Then,
Babe.
Marcus turns around and sees Ayanna.
Ayanna, wow. You look like...
You like?
I do. This may be the most beautiful you've ever looked.
Thank you.
Marcus takes her in. She's wearing all white, which is kind of weird because it's after Labor Day. And her hair is wrapped like an African queen. She smiles, holding a jar of honey, a bag of oranges, and a bottle of champagne.
I know this ain't our anniversary date, so what's with the stuff?
It's for our plan.
Is our plan a midnight picnic?
Nope.
What then?
On our first date, you took me to the back of the Apollo and we created a moment worth remembering, right?
Oh, yeah. But when the spirit showed up, I thought you were going to lose it.
Oh, shut up. You screamed like a horror movie.
I did not. I just uttered a sound of mild surprise.
Anyway, it was a night to remember, and I want another one. So I invited a friend to join in.
Ayanna, I didn't know you were into that.
Marcus.
I'm kidding. Who's coming?
I am.
I got the power. Enter Queen Transcendental, a beautiful sister with skin smooth as Milky Way chocolate bars. She doesn't walk, she floats, her hands stretched out as if she's levitating. Actually, y'all, it's quite dramatic. I mean, it seems like she probably majored in theater or something. Her hair is wrapped just like Ayanna's, only she's wearing like 13 different colors. She looks like an Afrocentric bag of M&Ms. When she speaks, she has hints of Eartha Kitt from Boomerang in her voice.
I am Queen Transcendental.
Hi,
spiritual
Queen.
medium of Harlem.
You've got to be kidding me.
I don't kid. I transcend.
Ayanna,
What?
okay, I know our first date was weird and shit, but you brought her here? The crazy lady who has commercials on TV during Family Feud?
I heard that with all 3 of my ears.
See?
Marcus, I know everyone thinks she's a fake, but Queen Transcendental is for real. She predicted COVID, the protests, even the fires in California.
The ancestors told me. Adam Clayton Powell came to me and said, honey, Hollywood is gonna burn because the lessons ain't been learned. Keep the faith, baby. I tried to call the governor of California, but they kept hanging up on me. Oh well, my powers worked again. But that's what happens when you're a vessel.
This shit here,
Marcus?
Ayana.
It's all right, Diana. Many doubt my abilities. I understand. But truth is truth, just as pie is pie. And I love pie. I also love oranges, honey, and champagne. Speaking of which,
Oh, here you go.
Queen Transcendental inspects the oranges. She peels one, pours honey on it, then takes a bite.
This orange slaps. As the streets say.
She then pops the champagne and drinks right from the bottle. Yeah, she crazy.
I'm sorry. Did either one of you want any?
Nope, not now.
I need this to transcend. It's the only way.
Where are you transcending tonight?
Ayana didn't tell you. She asked me to come and channel the ancestors, to summon the messages that will help the two of you save Harlem.
And how much did this cost? I've seen your commercial. You charge $20 a minute for spiritual readings.
Just what you see here.
It's a worthy cause. I applauded. Most call because they want money or to find out if their spouse is cheating. But you two are different. Your cause is noble, and therefore I am culturally obligated to help you. Besides, who better to talk to the ancestors than Queen Transcendental?
Miss Cleo.
My third ear heard you. So, tell me what it is you want to know from the ancestors.
Queen Transcendental, Harlem and the world is suffering. We want to make sure Harlem gets a new renaissance.
We need our people to feel like they did in the 1920s. Before COVID hit, we had a plan. Now it feels like the spirit is gone. We have to do something to bring that spirit back.
Oh, indeed. I like where you two are going. I see great things in your future. You two will be the Ozzy and Ruby of your time, even more powerful than Beyonce and that big-lipped boy she's with. I can see it. I'm a vessel, just like when the spirit of Madam C.J. Walker came to me and told me to warn my people about the Popeyes chicken sandwich. They didn't listen. Oh well, it is crispy.
Baby, you sure about this?
What have you got to lose?
Last time somebody said that, we lost quite a bit.
You want to save Harlem. You're going to need help from the beyond. No one else is going to go this far to help you, not without it being way more expensive. If you think I'm a fraud, fine. You only lost some oranges. But when you see I'm for real,
If you're for real.
then the two of you will be heroes.
Come on, Marcus. If I can be at the Apollo with you, you can be in the park with me. Don't you want to be my hero, baby?
Ayana hits him with the eyes. Ladies, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Why gotta look at me? Okay, let's do it. But if things get bizarre, we're going back to my place and watching the spook who sat by the door again.
Deal.
Good choice. Now, I'll need a few things. Marcus, I need all of these oranges peeled. Ayana, I want you to pour the remaining champagne in a circle right here. Then each of you put honey into your hands, pray for what you want, and eat the honey. I'll be back when your task is complete.
Where are you going?
Marcus, darling, it's time for a commercial break. And what better commercial than one about me?
Queen Transcendental walks off. Marcus and Ayana look at each other. Ayana shrugs her shoulders. Marcus shakes his head as they proceed to follow the Queen's instructions. We'll be right back after this brief commercial.
Are you looking for love? Need a new job? Want to know who will battle next on Versus? Well, look no further. Come to me, Queen Transcendental.
She's for
for
real.
real.
I received my powers in a dream from an ancient Nubian queen, Dionne Warwick, back in 1997. Since then, I've accurately predicted some of history's greatest moments. Kanye's run for president, Jada Pinkett's affair, LeBron's fourth ring, and now I can help you.
Queen Transcendental helped me find a six-figure job during COVID, a gift card for unlimited dinners at Sylvia's for a whole year, and predicted I keep my Harlem apartment. Thanks, Queen.
Queen Transcendental predicted I would have knowledge of self. And just today, I was recruited by the Nubian Nation, the Moors, and the Supreme Mathematics. Thanks, Queen.
I'm just a vessel, and I want to be a vessel for you. Email me today at queentranscendental.com or DM me on Instagram at I am a vessel. Don't wait.
$20 per minute for each reading. Additional fees may apply.
Transcend your circumstances with me, Queen Transcendental. Let my powers work for you.
Thanks, Queen.
We now return to Return Interrupted.
This is some bullshit.
Will you stop already?
You got me out here peeling oranges in the middle of the night while Queen Accidental is off doing who knows what.
I can hear you.
So what?
You remember my friend Malika?
The one you called on our first date?
Yes. She went to Queen Transcendental when she thought she was going to have to move to Connecticut. Queen predicted the landlord would lower her rent, and the next day, he did. And Queen predicted I would find the love of my life a year ago. And I did.
I'm the love of your life, baby.
You are.
Oh. But wait, you never told me you went to Queen Transcendental before you met me.
I know.
So, we done or we finished?
It's all ready.
How do you plan to do this?
Using these offerings, I will send my soul to the realm of the ancestors. There, I will ask one of them to come through and speak to the two of you. You will have 30 minutes tops to ask whatever you want. Once they are finished, I will return. All I need from you is the name of who you wish to speak to. And if they agree, they'll speak through me.
Who should we ask for, Marcus?
There's so many. Do we choose a doctor, a political figure, a poet?
We need someone who can really give us steps.
Someone who had their finger on the city and the world.
Someone who inspires.
Someone who's brave and bold.
Wait. Marcus, are you thinking who I'm thinking?
I'm thinking I am.
The one and only.
I think she'd be perfect. Zora Neale
Hurston. Oh my God. Talking to her spirit would be a dream come true.
But will she come through?
Well, doesn't hurt to ask. Queen Transcendental can convince her.
Queen, you sure this'll work?
At $20 a minute, I never fail. Wait, you're not paying. But like I said before, I like your mission, and I think Miss Hurston will speak wisdom on your vision. She'll come.
That's who we want to talk to.
Very well. Marcus, the oranges.
Marcus hands Queen's Transcendental the oranges. She breaks them into pieces and places them in a circle around her. She takes the champagne, sips, then pours honey in her mouth and gargles. She sways to and fro, mostly to, not fro.
Now, we must say the words that will open the portal to the ancestral realm. Stand back. I don't want either of you feeling what I'll be feeling. It would be too much. Yeah. Oh, yes. The portal is beginning to open. Do you see it?
Not really, but
I want to rock right now. I want to rock right now. Jump on it. Jump on it. Jump on it.
This is weirder than your Apollo shenanigans.
I told you she was wildin'.
I like to get to know you so I can show you. Help us to get over like I told you.
We are so going home.
My waist bone's connected to my hip bone. My hip bone's connected to my thigh bone. My thigh bone's connected to my knee bone. My knee bone's connected to my...
Maybe you were right, Marcus.
By the gore of Lovecraft Country, by the calmness of Kamala Harris, by the reclaimed time of Maxine Waters, open the portals to the ancestors.
Swirls and wind and trash cans falling over and rats running. Bodega bells ringing, a random song by Total, lip gloss popping, this is why I'm hottin', and all sorts of strange Harlem shit starts moving real fast. A gentrifier falls over. Marcus and Ayanna hold on to each other in fear. A random sighting of Jim Jones screaming, "Ballin'," and then silence.
Marcus?
Where'd she go?
Queen?
Straight David Blanded it us.
No, I trust her. She wouldn't just...
She's a fake, Ayanna. Come on, we're getting out of here.
No, she wouldn't do that.
I'm glad you only paid her in oranges.
But...
Let's go, Ayanna.
Children!
Queen Transcendental appears. Her eyes are in the back of her head. She sways to and fro once again, and she's floating in the air.
I am Zora Neale Hurston.
What?
I am Zora Neale Hurston, and I've come to tell you that your beloved Harlem is doomed.
No.
Are Zora's words true? Is Harlem really doomed? Will Marcus and Ayanna lose their beloved home for good? And will Queen Transcendental's eyes ever come back to her face? Tune in next time to part 3 of this story. Until then, take that.
Thank you for joining us. Please visit our website for more information on upcoming programs and ways to support Harlem Stage. We appreciate you and we look forward to seeing you again soon. Be well.